Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your April 2020 reading. My name is Sandra. Welcome to my channel. This reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and will be a general reading. So I'm trying to, keep the message as general as possible. Starting with the Sacred Traveler for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Springtime, Aries season is coming up, and I think exciting times as Saturn is moving into Aquarius, moving out of Capricorn, which will be more beneficial for you as a fire sign. No. There we go. Begin now. Take your first step. Yeah, well, Aries season is a great time to start something new. It is the first sign of the zodiac. It's a great time to initiate and to develop something. For spring equinox, when the sun is moving, as a matter of speaking, towards the northern hemisphere, it is the birth of the earth. It's springtime in the northern hemisphere, the sun moving towards the north, and starting a new cycle. So a great time for you to start something new. It could be that you're going on a journey, leaving some people behind, traveling overseas, exploring. Maybe you have to travel for business. It is a very Sagittarius vibe, Jupiter, movement and travel. Pulling 2 animal spirit cards as well, and then I'm moving on to the Starman Tarot for you guys. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Two cards, please. Thank you for these messages. For Sagittarius, we have the zebra, which I always see as an Aquarius vibe. They can be quite eccentric, always a little bit different than the people that are around them, which could also mean that if everybody is wearing very strange and colorful clothes, an Aquarius might be wearing very plain brown, just to be different. And we have the camel. And I would like to say, get ready for travel. Stock up on resources. It could be that busy times are ahead for you, The zebra is a very eccentric person. There is a kind of a third eye element here with the triangle. A sense of telepathy, of having a vision of what you want to achieve. It encourages you to embrace your creative talents. It could be that you're traveling together with somebody, venturing out on a journey. But nonetheless, it is very advisable with the camel, to stock up on resources and to have a source of replenishment for you while you're on this journey. We'll pull some tarot for the real story. I'm just kind of thinking, is there a relationship vibe here? Because, we see the camel watching the zebra. It could be, that, you are the eccentric person and somebody's watching you, or vice versa. But Starman Tarot, messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. have the Eight of Pentacles. Prince of Swords, Knight of Swords. It's kind of a Sid Vicious vibe here in this card. Kind of a self-destructive person. An eccentric. Somebody who's very fiery, even though he is air. He can be harsh with words and blunt, in his actions. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. We have the Nine of Swords. There's something hovering above you that is tormenting you, keeping you up at night. Eight of Pentacles, you're working on something. You have the Two of Swords. I do get a sense of feeling divided. You're having to make a choice. I'm getting a sense with the Prince of Swords of breaking free. And we have the Ten of Wands. And kind of the same, thing that is hovering above this Nine of Swords. We also see here with this Ten of Wands. Feeling divided, having to make a decision. There are two ways that you can go. Having to choose between your heart or your mind. But, the Two of Swords always advises you to follow your instinct. We see a black moon here. Yeah, use your intuition. The moon is about intuition. I do feel, from the energy from these cards, that it is a very tough decision that you need to make. And with the Prince of Swords, that people might be hurt. And I think it is a job opportunity with the Eight of Pentacles. And with the Ten of Wands, building something, but it is, you have almost brought it to completion. What card do I want? And we have the Sacred Clown, which is the Fool. A new beginning. You have brought something, you're almost bringing something to completion here with the Two of Wands, and a new cycle is beginning for you. Which we see for a lot of people as I'm doing these readings. I would like one more card for after the Clown. We have the Five of Wands. With this Five of Wands, I get kind of a playful energy here. Shooting off ideas. There's a lot of creativity, I feel, with this Five of Wands. It is kind of practicing. It could be something like band practice, jamming, any type of creative feedback, give and take I'm getting from this card. But it could also be, of course, kind of a conflicted energy. Or maybe, too many people with an opinion. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. And pull some clarifiers. I'm staying with this deck. Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. you're working on something. You're creating security for yourself, for yourself and your family. I have an idea, or at least you have that picture in mind. You know, maybe you don't have a family yet, but you want to create some stability for yourself, maybe so that you can have a family. And then we have the Prince of Swords. I'm going to take both of these cards. We have the Six of Wands and we have the King of Swords. There's victory here with the Six of Wands. But I do feel with the King of Swords that a tough decision needs to be made. And it is a decision that involves the future. The King of Swords is somebody who can make something good out of a bad situation. He has the skills, the experience to turn something bad around. And I do feel with this Prince of Swords that there is kind of this frantic energy and disruptive energy. And I do feel somebody gone wrong here. You know, Sid Vicious was a drug addict. And he looks very beaten here and hurt, scratched up, wounded. You know, this is kind of, you know, like lightning energy. This could also be, you know, in the traditional tarot, you know, something unexpected coming in, unexpected news. On a more positive note. And it could be that an unexpected opportunity has come up with this King of Swords and the Six of Wands. And it allows you to be victorious in this dream that you want to accomplish here with the Ten of Pentacles. I think, yeah, maybe, you know, you're kind of like you know, you're very skilled at what you do. And you have the opportunity to work maybe at a company or something, and they are hailing you in as an artist, you know. You know, they're receiving you with great enthusiasm. And we have the Knight of Swords. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Nine of Swords, and I think the decision is really tormenting you. Nine of Swords and Two of Swords. I just want one card for that. You have the Hierophant. So you have to make a choice, and it could be that you need to seek counsel for this. The Hierophant is kind of a spiritual teacher, a saint, you know, somebody that, you know, a pastor, a priest, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, a spiritual coach, seeking enlightenment, you know, or you could just dive deep within yourself and find that intuition and find that that clarity. The Hierophant, it's also a card of Taurus. I do feel this Strength card. It's a card of Leo. Yeah, Leo energy. I feel, yeah, it is solar energy. Expressing your true self. You have the opportunity to express who you truly are here. Ten of Wands. Sagittarius. Ten of Cups with the Six of Cups. A very tough cycle is ending for you. The Ten of Wands that you have been trying to build. You've been trying to build something. It was very heavy on you. I think it sorry. It advises you with the Ten of Wands. You know, it is this camel card of replenishing your resources. Make sure that you don't get worn out on this journey, on this project, this endeavor. Make sure that your cup is being refilled. Because I feel that you are in for a ride. We have the Ten of Cups here with the Six of Cups, which is the ultimate bliss card for me. The Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. And it involves something that you have loved doing, maybe ever, since you were a child. A fresh new start is here for you with the Fool card. And I have a feeling that it feels more like a play to you with the Five of Wands. No work, but play. Sacred Clown. And the Knight of Pentacles. Prince of Pentacles. This is very solid and stable energy. Building that future for yourself with slow and steady. In it for the long haul. And with the Sacred Clown, I'm also being reminded of what it says in the book, that this is kind of mocking society. You know, I'm getting the zebra sense here, the eccentric. People might be raising eyebrows at your new way, your new start, and your new way of making a living, maybe. That it might be very genuine and very unique, a unique way of living your life. But yeah, it feels like play, and so maybe people might be kind of jealous of you, of the way you live your life. I'm going to pull a Monology card for Sagittarius. But you're on this journey, and I have a feeling that you have to keep going and don't get defeated. With this Ten of Wands, it can be exhaustion, it can be, but I feel sometimes maybe you might feel kind of defeated in that it might be so out there what you're doing that you think it's maybe not what you're supposed to be doing, but it makes you very happy with the Ten of Cups, and allow yourself that kind of life that makes you happy. Get one more card for Sagittarius. I had this card for Leo. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. And I said the same thing. Well, we have Aries season coming up. So it could be Aries season, but it could also be 6 months from now that everything will come to a head, and you will see the fruit of your labor. See if I'm missing anything here. No, I'm going to leave it at that. for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, I'll be doing a love reading as well next week, and I will be doing some other readings, just trying some different things out for this channel. I hope to see you next time. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for doing so. Thank you for supporting this channel. And I hope to see you next time. Have a great spring. Enjoy the flowers, if you're in the north, and enjoy the journey. Yes, kind of cheesy, but there you go. Thanks, Sagittarius.